Welcome to Random Thoughts, the first session ever, and here is where I will be opening up and sharing with you my thoughts as they come. So, this is just to show you that at any given moment, it is at your disposal to share or not to share. The advantages when you open your mind, open your heart, you open your mouth and share the thoughts that are being processed and are being created in your mind. At the end of the day, it leaves you with a free mind that can entertain or attract other more thoughts. So, in my space, I talk about relationships, emotional and mental health, and many, many other topics. But right now, I want us to focus on parenting. And parenting is an exercise of raising children spiritually, emotionally, mentally, and physically so that one day they can be on their own, they can be independent, they can be separate from us. And whereas that seems to be a law that has been written or that is already written down, when it comes to practice, parents struggle with that. Rarely do we do parenting with the prospect that one day these children will be away from us, or every single day is a moment these children are growing away from us. They are growing to become more of themselves, to experience more of life by themselves, interact with life with others by themselves. And it is a natural process that cannot be stopped. If you interfere with it, you cause friction, you cause damage, and you can even short circuit the mental and emotional health of your child. So, as a parent, I don't know which ideology you subscribe to, but by and large, there are a number of things I have collected, having been a parent for the last 14 years, because my child is now 14 years. There's a lot I have gathered that I want to share with you. One of the highlights of parenting is that it is relationship management. So it's a skill we are not taught in school. And so we get into parenting and we assume that being called a father or being called a mother, that is what parenting is. But that kind of concept tends to put us on a high pedestal. It tends to create superior, inferior kind of an environment, kind of a relationship. So as time has gone by, I've learned that if I hold on to the superior, inferior concept of parenting, I fail to manage the parent child relationship. So I've learned that one of the skills you have to hone and sharpen as a parent is one that frees your child to grow, evolve, to become the best version of themselves. This child did not come from you, but he or she came through you. You're not his or her destiny. She has his or her destiny. Your role is to prepare the way, like John the Baptist did, but you're not the Christ. John the Baptist was very bold, very courageous, and very objective when he acknowledged that I'm not the Christ, but there is one who is coming. But he acknowledged he was coming to prepare the way. In the same way, as a parent, you're preparing a way for your child. And if you're to prepare a way for your child, you've got to realize you're different from your child. You're different from your daughter. You're different from your son. So the way that you are going to prepare is one which is informed by who they truly are, their authenticity. So you'll notice that you cannot prepare this way without their participation, without their cooperation, because you have to be noticing as they evolve that uniqueness, that aspect that singles them out from the mob, multitude, and the crowd. It is them independently and separately showing up through their personality, through their talents, through their gifts, through their social interactions. So, as a parent, you are observant, you're keen, because everything you see, every presentation, every revelation, and every expression by your child is a clue, is a hint that you can use to make the way, to prepare the way for them, so that it doesn't look like you are inviting them to walk in your path. You're inviting them to be you. You're inviting them to behave, relate, and engage like you know. You create a path, you create a space for them. And this is only possible if you are interacting with them, but you're keen to observe, you're keen to learn them, know who they are. Parent child relationship is basically like any other relationship. There has to be an intention to build trust, because a healthy relationship frees every individual in it to belong to themselves first and to choose to belong to the relationship. So the first call is intra intimacy, where this individual is emotionally, mentally, and spiritually interacting with themselves. There's congruence between who they really are inside and who they are expressing on the outside. Until that is done, then they are not ready to engage in inter intimacy rather, or interrelationship. So in the same way with your child, you have got to look at your child as complete individuals, complete human beings who are capable of deciding to belong into into your relationship, or to reject your offer, because you're inviting them into your space. So if they reject, you've got to re-strategize. If the way you're engaging with them, it's not inviting them to open up and to be free, it means your approach is wrong. It means that does not put them on, or that does not excite them. So you've got to change your strategy, because it is them who are to live their lives. It is not me as a parent to live the life of my child. I have my own life to live. You have your own life to live. So the right parenting is allowing the child to live their lives as you live yours. So there is a call for interrelationship. And before we talk of interrelationship, we've got to talk of intra-relationship. Now, the child is not advanced, does not really understand about intra-relationship. So it is you, the parent, who should show them the way how, by asking them questions, by helping them connect with their personality, with their ideologies, up to a point where you feel they are present with you. And then that is how you develop parenting relationship that enables and inspires the child to be themselves. So I want to stop at that, and I hope that these thoughts will help you reframe and restructure your parenting. Let me know what you think about these thoughts. Thank you very much.